I'm trying to check the schedule. I can't remember if we have practice.
I told him that on the episode we're producing now, he is hiking Mount motherfucking Hayes. Because
Uh,
that's going to be on an episode we're going to do.
Copilot and Grok, right? So I'm Gemini.
Oh shit! Let me finish this. Oh, it's exporting. I will do mine. What exactly are we typing? Because we want to make this right. We all have to type the exact same thing.
Well, first, you all decide that. I'm going to get the link.
Yeah, I got. That's exactly what I did. I did the Spotify link. I said,
Oh, you've already got it?
I said, here's the.
Send that to us if you would.
Yeah. In fact, send the whole. You come up with the script
Well,
and email the script to us so we can just copy and
Have you
paste
typed
it.
it into AI yet?
I had to sign in. I just went to the Spotify account and to the. I don't know. Is there like an actual page that we need to get?
For Newsworthy, yeah.
Here, look at this. Is this the Spotify page you're talking about? It's got Newsworthy, Stephen Jarrett's got all our episodes. I was just getting them to send it.
Copy that and send it.
Yeah,
If
I was
you would,
making sure
please.
this is what you're talking about. I'm sorry.
I think it is, but the best way to test it, I'll just open that link in another browser and make sure that it takes us to Spotify or to Newsworthy's page.
I was doing that to one, remember, and it kept pulling it up, and I forget which one, but which AI was pulling up like Joe Rogan and shit. And I'm like, well, that's not right.
Good old Joe.
I watched the Joe Rogan episode with this guy who, what's his name? I'll send you the link. It's phenomenal, and he's
Is that
not
the
a
one you
doctor.
sent me the link to?
No,
I
the
refuse
one.
to watch that because it's what's it, Alex Jones. I don't do Alex
No,
Jones.
exactly. Well, the reason I sent that is because Joe did a very, very good job interviewing Alex Jones. Because when Alex started going off on his little tangents, like he always does, he's like, no, bring
Everything
it back.
about Alex Jones is a tangent that I'm not willing to go down.
Well, I know, but I just thought it was a great interview. That's why I sent it.
Ever since he said that,
Joe even calls him out about Sandy Hook.
yeah, Sandy Hook, that's the one. He lost his entire business
That's
because
what Joe Rogan says. That's like his one thing that this is one mistake.
Joe Rogan says that's his one mistake. I can give you about 50.
He said everything.
Alex
else
Jones
proved
is
right.
full of shit about everything he does and says. Just he's a yeah. He pisses me off.
I like listening to him, but I enjoyed this interview more than anything else because Joe kept him in very.
I just don't know why you would have an idiot, a guy who's known to lie about anything and everything on your show. Alex Jones is not reputable. He's known to lie about anything and everything. Do you remember when Trump got in trouble with, not in trouble, but his first presidency, there was some storm going on in Alabama and he did a magic marker and overlaid some weather.com thing. Do you remember that? Alex Jones was the reason he did that. Alex Jones started that. Where'd you start?
Did we already do the haunted? We didn't do that already, right?
So next week we do have practice at 5:30. It gets over at 6:30. So I'll double check with Truly just to make sure she's okay with it. But if I do come, I'll just come after the dinner.
Did we already? What the fuck? Did I just waste half an afternoon? I'm going to be so fucking mad if I did. My head hurts some days. I'm sorry. It's like, what the fuck am I even doing some days?
What the heck? It did not give me anything. It was
mother effing.
Did you send that link?
I did, yeah.
Text messages or what?
Oh, I just sent an email.
I'm such an idiot. What an effing idiot. You know what I did, Jerry?
No idea.
I prepared to publish tonight the episode we've already effing done last week. What the hell?
The episode we published last week or the episode we did last week?
The episode we published last week.
Gotcha.
which was White House, right? But this was it.
Jerry, have you seen that video of the driver shooting JFK? Did you see that?
No.
It came out in like the 90s. That's why I was like, I don't understand. Like, I didn't see that this.
Send me a
came
link to it if you don't mind.
And I guess some of the stuff that they released like confirms that was like a thing. Because like you see Jackie Kennedy like climbing out of the back of the car. They're like, why would she do that if the shooter was shooting above it? Like usually she would duck down. She was trying to give away from the driver.
Last week, you published Chilling Locations, A Journey into the Haunted.
Yep.
Does that answer your question about?
Yeah, it shows that I did all of this work today for fucking nothing.
Oh, that sucks. You hadn't even started drinking wine yet.
No, just
Why don't you go to Google Calendar? As long as we keep that updated, that'll always show you what we did our episode on.
I was in the middle of 14 different things this afternoon and just didn't. It's part of my issue. I oftentimes have too many irons in the fire, if you will. And it effing sucks. So correct me if I'm wrong, then that we published last week, don't we have one in the bag already, or do we not?
No, we do. We didn't do that one last week. You actually, when we walked in here, you said, or actually when I showed up, I think to eat, you said you just published.
Right. I
So
did.
we sat down
What
and
did
did
we
another one.
talk about last week?
Let's go to Google Calendar. Want that show?
I don't know, but not there. Let's see.
As long as we keep that updated, that's a good way to.
Yeah, no, I like Google Calendar. The Cryptid Trio last week.
Yeah.
So where the fuck is it?
Oh, dude. Don't tell me that.
Wait. I gotta remember.
Because
Fuck
we each
yeah.
had one.
Found it. See, I hate when it automatically loops it in because we did 2 videos last week. We did the new outro and we did the Cryptid Trio. That's why it wasn't posted here because
I wonder if that Benny Chance was the other one. The one that we thought we lost.
I bet it absolutely fucking was.
Did you go through and delete that stuff?
Yeah, because after that I wanted to go through and clean
No,
everything.
not a big-
I'll look
no,
to
no.
make sure now that I know what to do. We did a new outro. You want to hear it?
Because he was talking about a little background of why we did a new outro. Steve was talking about doing a commercial for jerky, and I was like, "Do we really want to?" And I brought up the point. I said, considering how much money we're making versus what Ed's paying, we're giving them way more.
Right.
So here's what we come up with.
Because we decided that if we don't do anything, we're not going to make
Yeah.
anything.
Right.
Got to do something.
I like it.
Real smooth. 16 seconds.
Could we? So where you guys where it's posting directly to YouTube? I need to go through and.
I'm sorry.
Oh no! It's awesome.
Oh,
What do you
okay.
think?
Make
It's
it
so much
easier on
like-
you.
Huh? Oh, I
Makes
mean, I
it
don't have to
good.
do anything. I do need to go through and rename them and put like new thumbnails on them because
Good.
all of them are. I haven't done that yet. I just haven't had time. But I need to. Yeah, I need to make new thumbnails and then
Well, make sure you only thumbnail the ones that are actually the episodes, not the Twitch.
right.
Like
right.
right now we're doing
Yeah.
Twitch and it's doing that.
Yeah.
And then
You
we'll
can turn that
stop.
off.
because right.
There's a button you can click in Riverside to not send this to YouTube.
Right. But
But
it's,
it's not a big deal. But like,
Yeah.
but basically, right now, it's all of them are welcome to our live show. That's the title.
Yeah.
The title is not the title of the episode. So I just need to go through and I need to update that weekly. I just haven't. But anyways, what I was going to ask, could we insert you know how you play like the outro, the intro, the ads. Could we go ahead? Could we have a video ready to and like with the audio? Like there's a video attached to it, so you could click it and it'll pop up. You see what I'm saying?
But how would it get? We could easily make. All we need to do is go to Riverside. You click YouTube and do a short recording of the outro.
There's a video right here.
I'm just saying, like, if because it could show on the live stream, so that when it posts to YouTube, it's already there.
We can
and you
certainly
could
do a
add it to the
video.
other.
If you do, you have something in mind?
I think you just enter this same outro, but have a video with it, not just audio.
Right. Yeah. So it would be like, so you click like, so whatever you're doing, like we're doing the episode, like say the beginning, we're doing the episode. We want to do you do your intro. We got the main theme. We got Ed's, like that would be like a video or like some sort of like picture to pop up. Like you click it, it pops up. It's on the video. It's on the live stream. So like whoever's watching can see it. And then we like continue with the episode. Like, so that way I wouldn't have to go in and edit. Like, it's basically what I'd have to do is post a whole new video. So like we're already just live streaming. I just wondered if we could, if
Well, you're
Riverside
still
has
gonna
the
have to
ability.
edit, are you not? You'd have to go in because the main show that we do, it has the outro with it,
Right.
but you don't see us talking. He just clicks a button and it plays the audio.
Right. That's what
But
I'm
you're
saying.
talking about replacing that with a full video.
Well, we would still be here, but like it would pop up on the screen, and that's what like people would see. That makes
I'm
sense.
not sure how he's going to use it, but we could easily record that.
Well, I'm just saying, like I didn't know if you could play videos like that, like you can do with audio. Like instead of just the audio, you have an audio and a video attached to it.
No.
You can't do it.
I
with Riverside.
don't know. Are you in Riverside?
Oh,
No.
last
Pretty
week
quick.
you were hunting dire wolves.
Oh, nice. They're a thing now, which apparently people are saying that they're not really dire wolves. They're like wolves. They're pretty much wolves.
Well, they say it's dire wolves.
They say I just saw some people coming
What
out and
they
was like, hey,
did,
this is kind
it's not dire wolves, but what they did was to genetically modify and give it a lot of the same traits as dire wolves.
Yeah.
But it's not a true dire wolf.
right. Yeah, that's kind of what I was saying. I'd keep one.
Are you serious?
That'd be awesome. What do you mean?
No, you wouldn't.
Be like
I know
Game
you're
of Thrones.
BSing. First of all, even if you would, truly would kick your ass out of the house so quick because, I mean, how dangerous can you be with children
What's
around?
going on? My camera's not working. Plug in your computer to on. Why is there no camera?
You're
Yeah.
making sound.
What the heck?
Oh, we were doing the thing. I'm sorry, I got totally distracted. I'll do this after. I'll just publish it after. Now that I found it, damn it.
There we go.
All right, you sent the link, right?
I did.
To
I'm gonna use-
Spotify, and it does work, but you didn't send the exact thing that you.
Well, I had to because it pulled up a whole different podcast.
Yeah.
Like it pulled up non-linear. So I had to give it another.
Well, we want to make sure we ask the exact same thing. So
So I said this, and then I'll just respond to that email with the same thing. That's what I said, and then I'll put another line
it doesn't matter because it says Copilot can't interact with URLs.
Well, maybe you could. What I basically said was, like, I told it after I did the URL, like I told it when it didn't pick it up, it pulled up the non-linear library. I said, hey, this is what the name of our podcast is, and then it found it.
Oh.
But it did give us some ideas, but some of them we've already done. Like the Skinwalker Ranch was the first one it said. Then it also said the Dog Suicide Bridge. We've already done. But it does give you an outline, which is kind of cool, like automatically.
Yeah, where do you think those ones I've been doing come from?
Yeah, I just said our podcast is called Newsworthy with Steve and Jerry. We talk about things mysterious, macabre, out of this world, and we discuss conspiracy theories. Could you give us 10 to 15 video topics that we have not done yet that would be the same genre?
You just sent that link over.
Yeah, but I don't know if that link's gonna work or not. It didn't work.
Well, I mean, like it says the statement. That's the important part.
I didn't.
If we're going to compare apples to apples, we have to each all have an apple.
I had to give it 3 different. I sent you the email. This is I said all 3 of those things in separate questions. So Phantom Social Workers Conspiracy.
Did you guys, I heard a rumor today from a veteran who heard this at a VA hospital from someone who was supposedly there.
Yeah.
The reason that we left Afghanistan was because of aliens.
What?
What?
I just really want to know how many rabbit holes you have to go down before
Dude,
you
all
get
of them.
the stuff suggested to you that you get. I never ever hear of any of this shit. I wonder how many
That's pretty up there.
how many rabbit holes do you have to go down before it says, you know what this dude is looking for? Let's give him this shit.
I don't know if
All right, so this is the whole thing you put in there. So that's what I'll put in there.
Yep.
All right.
To be fair, I did say that you could probably leave out the thing where our podcast is not the non-linear library, because that was what I was trying to pull from. But the Bennington Triangle Mysteries.
The script, you emailed it?
I did, yes.
Okay.
I'm going to post it.
Mad Gasser of Mattoon. LBS arcade game conspiracy.
Of course, here are 15 fresh and intriguing topics. The Montauk Project.
That was on here too.
The Mystery of the Voynich Manuscript. The most enigmatic book on the unknown language, which is actually something I'm going to talk about tonight. Black-eyed children. There you go.
You were going to voluntarily bring up the word enigmatic?
No, fuck
Yes.
no.
You said you're going to discuss that?
No,
book?
the topic, not the...
Boo. We want the book.
The missing Malaysian flight of MH370.
We talked about that, have we not?
Mm.
Not a whole episode, but we've mentioned it.
The Dyatlov Pass, we have talked about.
Yep.
Humanoid encounters. The Mandela Effect. That's one we should definitely do.
We can do a whole episode on that.
Yeah. The Philadelphia Experiment. We talked a little bit. The Curse of Bell Witch and the Mothman Chronicles. We've done both of those. The Hidden World of Hollow Earth Theory.
We did that, didn't we? Oh, we need to do that.
We need to do that.
Yeah.
So, mass disappearances, Skinwalker Ranch, the secret space program, which that's got a lot of merit to it. I really want to cover that because Jerry's head.
We need to start writing these down.
Yeah.
Well,
I guess we got the list.
Copilot doesn't lose its stuff.
Oh, does it? Like when you pull it back up, it has it.
Next time you open it, or Copilot and Gemini, for me, my history's there.
Right.
And cursed objects. I like all of those. So basically, what I'll do is just copy and paste and send myself an email with all these.
Here's what Gemini has: the Hinterkaifeck murders,
Oh, we've done.
the Dyatlov Pass incident,
Done.
the lead mask case. We've not done that. The Bennington Triangle, the
Oh,
Oak
right.
Island Money Pit, which we have briefly covered, the WOW signal, fast radio burst,
Oh, yeah. I know what that is.
Umamama and interstellar objects. OUMUAMUA, whatever that word is.
Mama. That is so freaking fascinating. It is.
Another one we should do.
If there is any actual proof, scientifically based, of alien interaction with our planet, that's it.
Yeah, it's kind of what it says.
Yeah, absolutely.
The Fermi paradox and the Great Filter. The Philadelphia experiment we've done. The Denver International Airport conspiracy theories we've not done. The Mandela effect we did.
No, we haven't.
I think we talked about it brief. I don't think we did a full episode on it.
Right. We talked about it in passing. We didn't
Okay.
actually do the episode.
The simulation theory. Don't know what that is.
Simulation theory.
That means
should
we live in
definitely
a
cover.
simulation
And
or
so
a matrix.
it's
The
so
Matrix?
broad though.
The Tartarian Empire conspiracy. Never heard of it.
Me either.
The Skinwalker Ranch we've done.
Yeah.
So that's what Jim. Now the problem with all these is it obviously did not any of them go pull
Right.
and look at.
But we might get a few.
I can
Oh, sweet. It
I can
put
get
it
us a
in
list.
It put it in a Word document for me.
If it didn't, you can tell it to do it, and it will do that.
That is, it did it automatically. It's
It
like
give you a
it gave me a Word
download.
document, like newsworthy topics list. It, like,
Email
created-
them to email your list to Newsworthy. That way I can go
That's
through
wild.
tomorrow or Saturday and put them all on the calendar. Because I like to put them a specific way. If it's not been on the calendar, I can put it on the calendar. Because like I don't want to do like Stonehenge and Göbekli Tepe. I don't want
Oh, for
together.
sure, yeah.
I want it to be spread apart. But that's really good. I thought that there was only like 2 that was on multiple lists.
I had the Skinwalker Ranch. I had a few of them.
I had the Skinwalker Ranch. You had the Skinwalker Ranch.
the Circleville letters.
Jerry and I both
I'll
had.
say-
I just sent the list. I don't know where it went to.
Where do you want that emailed? Is that what you said?
Yeah, just send it to Newsworthy at StephenJerry.com. That'd be great.
They said Phoenix Lights. Flatwoods Monster, done that right?
The Dyatlov Pass we both had.
That was a good one.
Philadelphia experiment we both had, but we haven't done that one. We touched on it. I don't think we
Philadelphia
actually did.
experiment.
Did
Yes, we did.
Did we?
I did. I covered it,
Okay.
but it was back when we were doing like 2 or 3 a piece. So we did like 4 or 5. So we could easily turn it into a full.
Yeah, I think it would be a cool show.
We didn't do a full episode on just that, but
Yeah.
I covered it.
I think we could go back and redo it.
Dude, AI is so freaking cool. That's insane.
I mean, we just spent 5 minutes total.
We're gonna
And we got
humans
the-
are like useless now. I mean, that's crazy.
Uh,
Like it's just doing everything for you. I mean, it even created the word. That's insane. I haven't really used AI that much. I've used ChatGPT a lot, but only like.
Yeah, we should just for shits and giggles run it through ChatGPT.
Well,
I have it right here. Yeah, I'll pull it up.
I sent the list that it gave me. There was 27 of them that it gave me.
Let me see. Let me find that. Let me go back. I want to get the exact word again.
I'm telling you, if we had, I'll try to come up with a list. It may take a week or 2, but now that I can't see, it takes a little longer. I'm here at home doing this, trying to work. I got to get up to the computer to see shit. Told Nikki the other day I went out to mow my yard, and I said, "Well, I hope I see good enough that I can mow my yard, not my neighbor's yard." I said, worst case scenario, he gets his yard mowed.
Is it just the one eye?
I was bullshitting her. I can
Oh,
obviously
yeah.
tell which. I mean, I'm
What
driving.
the fuck?
Steve, by the way, Friday I'm going to Fort Campbell to pick up Hayden, bring him back. He's got a 4-day weekend, so obviously I think it's safe enough for me to drive 12 hours, 3 there, 3
Wait.
back.
What?
What do you mean? I'm going to pick Hayden up at Fort Campbell and bring him back for the weekend.
I
Oh,
thought,
Yeah, I mean this friggin' idiot. He's young, stupid, immature, an ex-girlfriend who's
This is
passed
live, by
away.
the way.
Turn it off for a second while I tell him this. Totally forgot that.